It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City.
She brings us together, brings the beat alive. In her life, we all synchronize. It's a passion that fires us. All her dancer inspires us.
Hey guys, I'm back with another reaction, and it looks like I have some catch up to do before the launch of Ren's new song, Vincent's Tale Bedroom, which goes live on Thursday. So we're going to try to catch it, but I have homework to do. I have to get this song out so that way it all makes sense. Now, I just did Vincent's Tale, Sunflowers, and Self-Portrait, and I was missing a piece. So now I'm going to do Jenny, Screech, and Violet's Tale. That way it'll all make sense to me, I think. And then we'll be able to do Vincent's Tale Bedroom when Ren releases that on Thursday, 2 p.m. my time. Oh, I'm excited. All right, so let's jump into this.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet. She was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before she wanted to escape. Can you blame? Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there walked this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old and out of his brain, he'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James, he grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech, he was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief, at 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul. As Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was like there was something in the air. A divine intervention telling her to beware, maybe intuition bugging her and making her so scared. Sirens sound in the distance at the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. Jenny turns the corner, their eyes they meet. Our poor girl Jenny, a boy named Screech.
Oh, okay, guys. So the beginning of this, Jenny never had any problems before going home, and she had never had to been taken claim to any of the violence in the streets of London, but it looks like something's about ready to go down. So, I'm kind of scared for her. Jenny turns a corner and their eyes meet. And James, which is also named Screech. This is what this is about, guys. We're going to watch a tale of Jenny, Screech, and Violet's Tale. Let's continue to see how this all ties together. All right.
He turns a corner, their eyes they meet. Our poor girl Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't fucking look at me. I mean it, bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, girl? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech reached with the sheath of the blade, with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete, and he swung possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath. It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny lay still on the cold concrete. She's found somewhere to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, 'cause she'd walked it about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame.
Wait, she died? Hold on. Did she die? Ugh. I know there's more to the story, but dang, man. Alright, guys, so before we go on to this next one, that's just so crazy. Like, you know, she's walked the streets many times before. She's never had an issue. You know, she didn't think she was going to go off to work one day and then never come home. All right. I guess let's continue on to the rest of this saga. Ren, why do you do this to me?
Our story, it starts right at the end of the life of poor Jenny, clocked out like Big Ben. Dear Screech, dear boy, where did he go? He melted into the black night just like snow. Patrick, man, let me in, please open the door. I think I fucked up, Patrick, really fucked up, man, I'm not sure. I got crazy, left this lady lying still on the floor. I think I killed her, Patrick, come on, man, I can't knock no more. But Screech kept on knocking till his knuckles became sore. But there's no sign of Patrick down at number 54. No refuge for our villain, for the bitter hands of fate, with something far more sinister in mind that does away. Hey, babe, you in? No, nothing really, I'm just a bit tired, listen. Can I swing around yours for a few moments? I just really miss you, babe. What the fuck do you mean you're busy? You fucking bitch! For fuck's sakes!
Okay, hold on a second. So, I don't wish ill on anybody, but for you to treat somebody like that, like you deserve anything that you just did. Obviously, you just killed somebody. Anyways, yeah, let me know. I noticed, though, in the story of Jenny, Ren is wearing a red jacket, and then this one, he's got a blue and white jacket on. So it's like depicting the different stories. And yes, they kind of ran together, but yeah. Jenny's tail. Screech's tail. Yeah. Okay, let's get back to it.
Siren sounds approaching like a banshee in the night. The shrill cry of justice cutting like the sharpest knife. But Screech was never one to run, not one to miss a fight. One hand upon his blade, he turned to face the blue lights. Come on then, you fucking cunts, let's fucking have you then. I am Screech, I'm the boss, I'm the ender of men. You think that uniform you're wearing means that you own these streets? These are my fucking streets, and they call me fucking Screech. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3".
Richard.
Working London on the night shift, what he didn't think he'd see. See, was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest.
Ooh. Can I stop it right here? So, yes, we just did Vincent's Tale, and I should have done this first, but I didn't know that. So now we're doing Jenny's Tale and Screech's Tale, and this is where Richard comes into play. Because at the end of Vincent's Tale, it says, coming soon, Richard's Tale. So, Richard, this must have happened to him, and then he came back, because I remember at the end of Vincent's Tale, he came back, self-portrait, right? I think that's what it's called. It was talking about him coming back to work after, an incident that had happened. It must have been this incident. It's all starting to play out. So see, I did do it out of line. I should have done. But hey, this is what we get now, right? Okay. Whew. Let's get back to it.
Story, it ends right at the start. Young Screech and poor Jenny lying 1 street apart. An officer shaken by the boy that he claimed. 2 bodies lay lifeless, and it's such a shame. It's such a shame.
Dang it, man. So I'm really curious how Violet's tale ties into all of this.
London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beats and bloodstains, she saw Lady weep, she's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's tale.
Okay.
Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took a tie but never left the room. I'll spare you with the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew. Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick. Violet was a silent girl and Violet, she fell fast. See, Stevie was the wrong one, but he sure knew how to charm her. Every night he took her tight, but never left the room. History repeats itself, he'd paint her black and blue and dark.
Hold on. Okay. So she was abused. Her mother drank. She was abused by her father, whether it be sexually or physically, whatever. And then she left at the age of 16 and went into some, got into some government housing and whatnot. And she met this boy, and he is abusing her as well. This girl can't catch a break. Paint her black and blue, just like her dad used to do. Okay, let's go.
He'd paint her black and blue and dark. She never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance. Violet, why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut, I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood's black bone, crack, knick, knack, paddywhack, one to the jaw when the tooth spat, detached fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess, he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I want to do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence. Wait. Say something, Violet.
You kill her?
Not one word. She stays quiet. London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, she was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, if I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive. The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very streets. Two twins aligned side by side. A girl named Jenny.
Wait, what?
And a boy named Screech.
Hold on. Those are her kids? Jenny and Screech? And Jenny just died. Screech killed Jenny. They were twins. They're siblings.
Named Jenny. And a boy named Screech.
What the hell, guys? What the freaking hell, guys? Like, what? Ren always does this. Like, his music, like, it gets you in a way. Yeah, I'm just trying to still process all this shit. Sorry. That was tough, but now I do see where it falls into place, because Vincent's Tale Sunflowers talks about at the beginning how, you know, the girl had died and the boy had died, and that was on the news, you know, at the beginning of that song. And then it goes into Vincent's Tale, and that makes sense about Richard. And then Richard comes back from, you know, not being on due to the incident he had with Screech. And then he comes back on with Vincent, and then this issue happened with Vincent. Guys, I didn't even get enough time to say, hey guys, like, subscribe, and share, you know, all this stuff that I usually say, because I'm just so invested and engrossed in this story. Like, I did find a little excerpt on Richard's Tale, so I think I'm gonna go do that next. But I'm curious for Thursday's launch, guys. Yeah, I'm really curious about Thursday's launch for Vincent's Tale Bedroom. Boy, Ren, you sure know how to work a girl up, don't you? It's not even the right way. Like, I mean, it's just to the mind, and it's just sad because this is what happens. Like, this is reality. Like, stuff like this happens to the unfortunate, to people, even to the best of people. It happens. But guys, like, subscribe, and share. You know, like, subscribe to Ren's channel, like, and subscribe to my channel. And if there's songs that you would like me to react to, you can buy me a coffee, and I'll move your request to the top of the list, just like usual. Cash App, if you'd like to support my channel as well, you can use that. There's ways that you can support my channel, and Cash App's another one. And boy, this was tough. He has a lot of tough ones, man. I'm in it for the long run, though, man. I want it all. I'm gonna do it all. Yeah. Ugh. Okay. So, well, this is Hadassah with Hadassah Inspires Us, and stay tuned to, I think I'm gonna try to get in Richard's Tale before Thursday. Well, I don't know. I don't know if there is one. I think a fan threw something together, and I think I'm just gonna go ahead and react to that one. That way I get more of an idea. But, because I don't think Ren had done it. I don't know. Okay. I saw something, though. But maybe not. I might not do it. We'll see. You have to wait. You have to wait and see. But yeah. Stay tuned to Thursday if you don't hear from me before then, concerning Ren and all this brilliance that he has to bring light to other people of stories that happen to other people. That's what I think about it, that it is brilliance, because sometimes people don't get the word out. You know, people don't know what's going on. We're so clouded and blinded by what's going on in the world that you don't see things like this, right? Unfortunate. All right. This is Hadassah with Hadassah Inspires Us, and I hope that you'll return, and I hope that you have a great day. I'll see you soon.